Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. I am the Musical Gamer, and I am here to guide you to the final showdown. Dun dun dun, this is the final countdown! No, not the final countdown, but the final showdown against the Gallian militia.
Here are your final orders.
And Maximilian himself. Here are our final orders. The time has finally come to settle things with Maximilian. I assume he's capable of neutralizing any attack you send his way, the same as the other Valkyrie we've seen. That said, Maximilian's Valkyrian powers are the result of some device. They're artificial. I'm certain he'll have a weak point somewhere on that deck. Find it, then lob every bullet and bomb you've got at it. Your objective is to defeat Maximilian once and for all. Take that maniac out and put an end to this war, Sevens. And while it may not stop bullets, I hope you won't forget that you go with an entire nation's hopes for peace. Aw, thanks, Virat. That's sweet. Anyway, this is it. The final battle. Looks very, very straightforward and simple, right? Well, it is, actually. It's kind of anticlimactic like that, but it's not terrible. Vice, I suppose you will go there, my good sir. Rosie, you will match him just on the opposite side. Largo, get behind Rosie. Jan. Oh, Jan. You can go there. Nadine. Why not? I'll bring Nadine in. Marina and Oscar. Alright. That'll do it.
Alright, we're all set to begin. Let's take Gallia back with our own hands.
Sounds like a plan, boss man. Let's bring it on. The final battle. I am so ready for this. No, I'm not.
This is our final operation. Let's end this war. Squad 7, move out!
Alright, you heard the tank commander. Let's do this, Maximilian.
Up on the Marmota's deck, eh? Nice spot for a showdown.
It's just a shame we got no audience.
My Shamrock's chomping at the bit for a piece of this action.
The Edelweiss is also all ready to go, sir.
We're ready for your orders, Welkin.
Okay, let's get started, Sevens. Our target is the enemy commander, Maximilian himself.
Oh my god, I love the battle music for this map. It's just so perfect. Alright, well, here we go. The only enemy unit here is the boss himself, Maximilian. However, he's beefed up like nobody's business with the power of the Valkyrie. Artificially, of course, as we have gone over. But you will also notice at multiple points on the deck of the Marmota, there are these towers. There are these two armored towers in the middle, 4 regular towers surrounding the armored towers, and 1 tower all the way in the back. Now, you can see these blue lines coming to Maximilian from these towers. Those are the towers that are active at that moment and giving him the power he needs to, well, be a pseudo-Valkyrie, or Valkyria. So, the best way of taking out these two are through shock troopers. Armored towers can only be killed by lancers. These 2 towers and the far back tower, best killed with snipers. These 2 towers will take 2 hits each with a sniper bullet. The one in the back will only take 1. So because of that, well, let's start with Rosie.
Let's do this thing.
Now, he hits fast and he hits hard. You do not want to be in the way of his bullets. And, oh, that tower is shooting at me too. I forgot about that. These front towers have guns. 14 shots. These things also have very, very small areas to attack. Look at that. That's it right there. It's best if you go into find enemy mode by hitting the R1 or the L1 buttons to just kind of latch onto that target right away.
Here I come.
All right, that's one down. 2 to go. Now run! Get back! Oh, God.
Ain't no stopping me.
He will really tear us a new one if we stay out in the open. He is not to be trifled with. Look at that, he's freaking glowing blue. I swear, I'm gonna have nightmares of people glowing blue now. Alright, Vice, it's your turn. Oh, so also, it's also worth mentioning that once you take out one of these towers, they will no longer shoot, provided they are inactive. That doesn't stop the boss from shooting us, though, unfortunately. Alright, that thing's down. Vice did his job superbly. Now get back. Whew. Okay. Now, let's get Marina
The hunt begins.
and have her snipe the tower all the way in the back. Ultimate accuracy really helps this because the point is once again really small. And there we go. All 3 towers have been taken out, which means
Sweet
Maximilian is now damageable. We will be using our tanks to do all the legwork in the beginning. So let's start with Zaka.
Leave it to me.
We'll also be using mortars. Make sure you have at least 1 extra mortar equipped to both of your tanks. That is, it's not a requirement for this fight, but it really helps.
Yes! That one managed to connect!
So he was using the towers to induce an artificial Valkyria state.
All right, everybody. Keep your sights trained on those energy towers.
You got it, boss man. Kinda already know the gimmick for this map. Now, let's have Zaka just... No. Chill right there. For the time being. Now, Welkin, my good sir, with his newly outfitted gun. Look at that nice armored plating that's kind of sticking there on the side. Kind of really doesn't look like much, does it? But, well, it adds plus 30 to our overall defense. So I am not complaining. Personally, I like the second option the best.
Try to advance while staying covered.
Improved shrapnel.
Now!
He takes a beating. He really takes a beating. Now, it's not worth it to shoot him with the anti-tank rounds. They actually do less damage than the mortars. So it is really not recommended.
Here we go!
Alright, Vulcan, hit him once more. This should
Fire!
bring him close to half, which will activate a cutscene.
Filthy vermin. Very well. We shall see how you fare once the power output is raised to its limit!
You mad, bro? I think he's mad. Alright, Welkin, just advance over here. Okay, that'll be good. Zaka is a little bit more of a dangerous
Leave it
job.
to me.
Now that Maximilian has relocated himself to, well, the back of the map. I really did not need to get that close. I hope I have enough movement. If I don't, this might get a little tricky. Uh-oh. Nuts! That's really bad. I didn't have enough movement to get behind that pillar. Zaka might not die, but he's not going to be able to move. Oh, he is not going to be able to move much at all. He is also facing the wrong way, now that I think about it. Well, frick me. Alright. There's only one course of action we can do now. End the phase. I am going to do this without saving once I have decided before I started this recording. Because I like living on the edge. Not of glory, but just the edge. Now, Maximilian has some really standard fare abilities. He's actually kind of a pushover. I'm not gonna lie. The worst thing he does is his crossfire, which is that Gatling beam that we saw Salvaria use before too. But his worst ability is coming up right now, which will be directed at Zaka. Yeah, he attacks everything on the map from a certain focal point. So Zaka took the brunt of it, unfortunately. If one of your tanks takes the brunt of that, their treads will just go instantly. They will not have any treads left. However, we're lucky that we don't really need to move Zaka anymore. But in retrospect, it would have been better if he was facing the other way, so he's facing Maximilian. Okay. Now, oh, game. I hate you. It had to be 2 armored towers. It couldn't have just been 1. I would have been fine if it was the one in the back, the one in the front, and 1 armored tower, but we need to take out the armored towers in 5 CP or less, and there is going to be no way we're going to be able to do this in less than 5 CP, because it takes 2 CP to take out an armored tower. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna save. No. You know what? I'm not gonna save. I'm gonna be a badass. I am not gonna save. If I lose or if this doesn't work, because I do need to do this on this phase. If this doesn't work, then, well, freak it. I'll just start the mission over from the beginning. Because the tanks cannot take another hit. I should have really done something about that other tower first, now that I think about it. Well, son of a bitch. Oh, 1 shot. I thought it was 2. Well, as long as he hits it. Which he did! Jan, you beast!
Sorry, honey.
Jan, you're a beast! Good going! Rosie, I'm gonna have you take that side tower out, because that thing shooting at me is just gonna really get on my nerves.
Go down!
Please concentrate your fire.
Alright, that's 2 towers that's been taken care of.
Good.
Get back. Good. The one nice thing about Maximilian's crossfire is that it does take some time to be to activate. It takes like a split second for him to be able to start it up. All right, Largo, just take the brunt of that like a man, like a trooper. And oh, you need 2 shots. Why do you need 2 shots? I don't know why you need 2 shots, but you missed one of them.
Never hurts to be prepared.
Largo! Jan, show him how it's done,
You got it.
please.
You ever seen muscles like these before?
Ultimate anti-armor. 1 shot. Please show him how it's done. You showed him how it's done. Largo, you suck. Largo, you biffed it for me in the end. Okay, well, I think that took 5. I'm pretty sure that took 5. So we moved Rosie once. We moved Largo once and Jan twice. So, wait a minute. Did that take 4? 1, 2. Yeah, that only took 4. Huh. Okay, so that kind of worked out to my advantage. Okay. I think I know how I'll do this. Normally, I like having Rosie rushing in and finishing him off, but because I used Rosie to move once already, I'm gonna use Vice. Come from this side, Welkin. Just, slam him with a mortar.
Fire!
Which takes him to about half health. And we'll have him look at us. End the current action. Now, Vice, you have a very, very dangerous job. I will load you up with the orders you need to succeed. Attack boost.
This is an order. Attack with everything you've got.
This is our chance to shine. This is our chance to take the Empire down. I have one final order for you, soldier. Neutralize.
This is an order. Don't give them time to counterattack.
The one other order I could recommend using if you've got the CP, but you don't have the trigger finger, is the what is it? The defend order. However, we should be fine. In fact, Vice, you can get a little closer. We'll be good. Now, oh wait, is Shamrock gonna help me?
You can't dodge this. There.
No. No, is it? What the hell? What was that? That was such a delayed shot. Oh, I guess it was his turret swinging around. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I wasn't expecting the Shamrock to still be able to help me while he was facing the wrong way. Kind of convenient. Nice! That kind of worked out. I never knew that. The tanks can help troops fire even when they're facing the wrong direction.
I'll take care of it.
I guess it does help that their turrets are...
Our heroes
That their turrets are rotating 360 degrees. And yes, our hero is no longer in trouble. We have done it without saving once. We have defeated Maximilian and the Empire in less than 20 minutes, too, might I add.
Impossible. Ours is the power of the Valkyria. How are we beaten?
It's because you're evil and we're good. Simple as that.
Maximilian, you lost the moment you began to rely on the Valkyria's
Well,
power.
yeah, that too. And look at those totals. Very nice totals, and a medal awaits us.
Damn you. Dogs of Gallia.
It's time to surrender, Maximilian. Your war is over.
Surrender, you say? I think you forget. We Valkyria can give our lives to fuel a blazing hot inferno of destruction.
Oh no. Well, this isn't good.
Don't do this! It doesn't have to end like this!
It seems our dreams are not to be. Well then.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Welkin, Alicia.
Join us. Let Gallia fall to ash.
You guys did pretty good. Too bad you're gonna die now. What the? Is that supposed to happen?
What? How? Why has it stopped?
My guess is, it's because I killed the power supply.
There he is, Faldio, to save the day.
You made it!
I snuck out in time to hitch a ride on this monster. I'm sorry it took me so long to stop the engine.
Unhand us! What are you doing? Let go!
Sorry, buddy, but I can't do that.
No! What are you doing, Faldio? This is insane!
Faldio!
Wait,
Stop!
Faldio? No!
Welcome, Alicia. No matter my reasons, I was wrong to have betrayed you. Now, it's time that I paid for what I have done.
Let go! Let us go now!
Look at the two of us, thinking power could save us. Now it's our cue to leave the stage. Farewell, Welkin, Alicia. Best of luck.
Now that was a powerful scene. One of the more badass deaths I've seen in any game so far.
Damn it! The boss and the little missus are still in there!
Hey, boss! Alicia! You two okay?
Welkin, you're all right?
Yeah, except for that. Our way is blocked off.
Well, this sucks. That could have gone better.
The entire deck's gone up. We can't cross. All of you, go on and get out of here.
Not a chance, boss! You get over here! We're leaving together or not at all!
We're gonna look around and find a way to connect to your side!
There's no time for that. Stay here any longer. You put the whole squad at risk. Listen, I'm not saying this again. You're going to leave now! That's an order!
Welkin, you...
Damn it all!
You're using your boss man powers a little too much lately.
Sevens, we're leaving! Get off in the
Wait a minute, Largo!
The deck's a lost cause. Alicia, let's find a way up.
Right. Lead on. I'm not afraid when I'm with you. Ever. Now let's go.
Thanks. Right, let's move.
Will they find a way off the deck in time? Find out next time on Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. I'm kidding. I can't do that. That is a terrible... That would be a absolutely dickish move to pull. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now.
It's no use. There's no way we're getting out of this. Alicia.
Welkin, look!
Hang in there! I'm coming for you! Leon!
Welkin, that's Isara's plane!
Yeah. We're not gonna have time. We've gotta jump.
No problem.
That was a close one, bro.
Leon, it must have taken forever to finish building this. Where did you find the time?
After we lost Isara, Casey and myself, well, everyone in the squad really came by to pitch in a hand. It was Isara's dream, you know? So, it wasn't hard finding help.
I don't suppose it was. Isara. You'll always live inside us. The dreams you left that day, now they're all of ours.
Rest in peace.
So tell me, bro, how far are we going today? This baby could take us clear across the sea if we want.
Back home. Back to a free country. Our friends are waiting. Take us to Randgrease.
And they fly off into the wild blue yonder.
The 25th day of October,
1935.
This is a really cool little thing they do.
The death of Maximilian, commander of the Empire's invasion.
They have pretty much... They put pretty much everybody who you could recruit in the game, and whether they lived or died. They have a living list and a deceased list. It's really cool. I've never had anybody die before, so never had to worry about that. But you just get to see who lost, or who you lost during the course of the war. It's really, really cool. I like that idea that they did.
And its members began to move on, each following his or her own
Now I think they're going to talk about the main members of the squad.
And here, at the end of their long struggle, I lay my pen to rest.
And Irene lays her pen to rest. Ah, such a good game. Yes, that's it, everybody. That's the end of Valkyria Chronicles. It has been quite a ride. I finished this game pretty much on schedule to what I had planned. I'd hoped to get it maybe done before I got into the month of October, but the little later never hurts. And yep, Isara was indeed played by Laura Bailey. I know a bunch of you mentioned that to me when I first posted the couple episodes that Isara first featured in. A lot of you were like, wait a minute, that sounds like Laura Bailey. Well, that was because it was Laura Bailey. Haas was played by Dave Wittenberg. I know that name. I know a game or two he has been in, but I just can't remember for the life of me. But they had such great voice talent in this game. It's really amazing, and such a great soundtrack too. Well, here we go. My rating of the game, which has now kind of become a tradition. I give the gameplay of Valkyria Chronicles a 9 out of 10. Really, really smooth controls. Really easy to control, really easy to maneuver. It was challenging yet fun, and the game did ramp up in difficulty when it was supposed to, and nothing ever felt like it was unfair. The only times that really kind of miffed me off were the missions that were kind of based around luck, like Chapter 15, Mission 2, the Gerlandia Fortress, and, what was that other one? Like, the first mission of Chapter 10, Liberating Thousand. Like, a lot of that, like, troop movement had to do with luck. Chapter 15, a lot of it was based on who survived at the end of a turn, whether you could do what you planned to or not, which is really, that just seemed like excessively difficult to me. So that's why it's not a 10 out of 10, but 9 out of 10 is pretty damn good, and the music changes. Next on the list is plot. Plot, I give another 9 out of 10. Really great plot. Kind of some Deus Ex Machinas here and there, like the princess suddenly being kidnapped, and all of a sudden Leon coming at the end to save Welkin and Alicia in Isara's plane, which we have not heard mention of since, well, Isara got killed in action. So, kind of a couple Deus Ex Machinas there. I don't really mind though, because it was kind of quirky and fun in that sense. But really, the whole storytelling aspect, the whole world they created of the Empire and the Federation and Europa and Gallia, it's just really, really great. And they went into such detail with the political system and the other characters in the game, which is what I'll bring my next point. Characters, 10 out of 10. Probably the highest character score I have given in a single game to date. And that's just because they put so much time and effort into just really fleshing out each of the main characters. All of them got screen time. Even the villains, they all got to be really well known by the end of the game, and you can kind of feel why everybody did what they did, and their personalities, and who they liked and who they didn't like, and all that other stuff. And I'm blabbering on incessantly. Breathe, Chris. Whew. But really, they did such a great job with the characters. Next is the music. You might be surprised. I'm only giving the music an 8 out of 10. In fact, no, I was going to say 7.5, but no, I'll give it 8. I'll give it benefit of the doubt. Music is really good, and they had a really great orchestrated soundtrack. My only complaint is that there really wasn't too much variety in terms of the music. There were only about maybe 3 or 4 different battle themes that played, and this theme you're hearing right now, that da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, that theme, that is the theme of Valkyrie, this isn't Valkyrie Profile, Valkyria Chronicles. That is like the main theme, but it's like prevalent in everything. You just hear it over and over. I don't mind because I really like it, but I know some people did find it repetitive, and it kind of is, and there really isn't too much going on. And there's the only really unique song is the song Rosie sings at Isara's funeral. That's about it. For graphics, 9 out of 10. The whole watercolor scheme, really, really interesting and unique. And as we let the drums play our way out, let us catch up with what everybody else did. Eleanor Potter. Upon retirement from the armed forces, Eleanor began and still manages a publishing outfit. Following her marriage to Largo, her holidays are now spent, and that went away too quickly. Largo Potter. Leaving military service after the war, Largo returned to his hometown to restore the family farm. After offering Eleanor a bouquet large enough to fill an ox cart, a gold ring years... damn it, game, you're moving too quickly! The war's end marked the birth of a new star. Her hit song, A Love Passed On, and Damn You, became an anthem during the years of the Gallia's revival. She now travels Europe on a constant tour, but returns home yearly to visit Isara's grave. Sokka! Sokka returned home to establish the 1000 Toy Factory to bring smiles back to Gallia's war orphans. The Enigma Box, a three-dimensional jigsaw puzzle with 100 possible shapes, is currently the hottest toy on the market. Jesus Christ, game! After returning to the school to get his master's degree, Kreese delved into passionate research in the field of aeronautic engineering. His graduate thesis has become a cornerstone of contemporary thought on flight. Whew! Leon, a speed demon since the day he piloted Isara's airplane. Leon subsequently became a racer by trade. He hasn't showed once after taking the gold at his first event, and he continues to race in competitions across Europa today. Cordelia. After the war's end, she publicly confessed her heritage, shocking the masses. Her candor won the support of most Gallians, however, and she now leads Gallia in both name and fact. She reminds... whatever. Huh, okay. That was some really fast reading I had to do there. God damn, game, you could have given me a couple more seconds, but they kind of tried to time it with the music. Well, like I was saying about the graphics, the whole watercolor idea, like, that's what the art design was going for. That's why you see, like, wavy streaks and that kind of stuff and, like, lines. And why, the borders of the pictures look like they're, on, like, canvas. That's because that's what they were going for. The whole idea was meant to make it look like a watercolor painting, which has never been done before. And it was a really, really interesting idea. And it really worked, was the best part. And it's PS3 graphics, it's HD 720. It's not the 1080, which most people are used to now, but graphics are something I never really care much about in a game anyway. So the fact that I actually give this a great graphics score is not really something to, take into consideration if that's your cup of tea. But I really like it. It was a really great idea. Sega did an amazing job with this game. And finally, what we've been waiting for. As Alicia slowly turns into a Valkyria, which I think is pretty cool. They kind of do a little transition there. Now, let's check on our favorite couple of the game. As we're in the highlands of Bruhl, a spring breeze floats by, carrying the flower petals throughout the town. As a young man walks through the town,
Mr. G! You gotta take us bug hunting again soon,
being
okay?
confronted by
You
the little
bet.
children.
You know, I think you're ready for my top secret
Talking
hunting
about
spot.
bugs.
Thank you! We'll see you tomorrow!
We couldn't outrun that at all,
Yep.
could we?
Go right along home now.
Well, there he is. Welkin Gunther the man, not the lieutenant.
Welkin Gunther. After the war, he returned to his studies. Many had thought the Gallian hero would rise to further fame, but Welkin had something else in mind. He returned to Bruhl, there to realize his long-held dream of becoming a teacher. On weekends, he's often seen taking his students out on nature hikes. His is a peaceful civilian life, and he would have it no other way.
Man after my own heart. Hey, look, they fixed the windmill. Who's that hot babe?
Thank you for choosing Alicia's.
That would be Alicia.
Hey, honey. How's business today?
She's really grown well.
Hey! Hey, you. What a surprise. Guess what? So I started selling the smoked cheese bread today, and everybody loves it.
course. Told you that bread was great. Guess everyone in town agrees with me.
Yeah.
Alicia Gunther. Trading in her rifle for a rolling pin, Alicia trained around the clock to pursue her dream. After many long months, she received her national certification as baker. On the same day, she married her sweetheart, Welkin Gunther. Together, the two opened Alicia's Bakery. It didn't take long for word to spread about her delicious creations. And now, even visitors from far away make a point of stopping to sample her fresh baked bread.
How about you? How are your classes today?
You know, those kids never seem to run out of questions. You know, they're amazing. Their curiosity's endless.
That's so. Then you're a kid too. You're as incurably curious as any one of them.
Speaking of kids, how's Isara been today?
Mike?
Will you look at that? Damn, well, can you move fast?
Hey there! Have you been a good girl?
Yep, I was real good. I was just helping Mama make some bread. I kneaded the dough all by myself.
Oh, I wish you could have tasted the bread that dough made. Our customer said it was the best ever.
Hey! Isara, that's really great! Alright, you show me how and I'll help, okay?
Yay! Come on, Papa, I'll teach you.
On the Gallian front, Irene Collar. The end. And that's it. Valkyria Chronicles has finally come to a close. Welkin and Alicia got together and had a kid, and now we're creating save data to save our completed game. I said before, we're not going to be going into New Game Plus, and, well, we're not. But, wait, which is the one? Oh, it's this one, because I never saved. But we're not going to be going into New Game Plus, like doing the game over. However, there are some things I want to show off with New Game Plus some skirmishes, some other things we could do, and the like. But I won't be doing that until the bonus episodes, which won't be coming for a little while after I'm done with the main series, because I'm going to be moving on to my next project before I have done uploading all the Valkyria Chronicles episodes. I think I've also decided, don't quote me on this from this video, but I'm about 85 to 90% sure I'm going to be moving back to my old channel to start uploading my next series. All the Valkyria Chronicles stuff will be on the new channel. And once the copyright strike is gone from the old channel, all the stuff will get uploaded there. If that copyright strike never goes away, then I might switch over to the new channel permanently. I don't know, it depends. I still haven't decided that far into advance, but either way, my next project will be XCOM Enemy Unknown, which I will have started uploading by the time this goes up, so this isn't really a spoiler or anything. And that game, I'm gonna try to do it the day it comes out or the day after. So I'm hoping I don't have the same problem with Persona 4 Arena that I did. I haven't heard anything about uploading videos of the game, so I'm assuming it will be okay. Don't quote me on that, but I figure doing it on the old account, if I get a copyright strike on that, I've already got one. Then there's really no harm, no foul. So, that is that. Thank you all for watching this wonderful game. I really do recommend picking up this game if you can, if you got a PS3, because it is only for the PS3. I also recommend its sequels. Valkyria Chronicles 2 is another really good game for the PSP. Valkyria Chronicles 3, which there is a 3, I don't think that ever came out in America. I think that's Japan only, so I haven't played it or heard much about it. But apparently the plot of that one kind of runs tantamount to the plot of this one, of the original. It's just some like other squad that was going on during the the war with the Empire. Well, anyway, I've blathered on enough. This is the Musical Gamer, signing off. See you guys for my next Let's Play.